Welcome to Acholi Land, Africa. This is the Irene Gleeson Foundation, IGF, and you're seeing this video. It's been shot in Kitgum. Now, I'd like to tell you a story about how I came to be here in Africa. About 6 years ago, I was teaching a class at Bateman's Bay High School, and I was showing Year 9 students a video titled The Cinderella Children. And that video was about how Mama Irene had sold up everything from the northern beaches in Australia, travelled halfway across the world to work in war-torn northern Uganda. And when I was watching this video with the students, I felt God saying to me, "This is where I'm going to send you." And shortly after that, I was praying about it, and then I thought, okay, I'm going to send Mama Irene a request saying this is what God's laid on my heart, and seeing what she had to say. And I said to my wife, if Mama Irene says yes, we love that idea, come and work here, I will see that as confirmation. So I send off this email, and really quicker than my wife and I could enjoy a cup of coffee together, Mama Irene replied and said, come. And within a matter of months, I was here in northern Uganda at the IGF in Kitgum. Now, the story continues from there. St. Peter's, where I also work, each year IGF come across to Australia and we do fundraisers. And about 12 months ago, we were doing a fundraiser at Bateman's Bay for the IGF, and Paula Wicks, the head of junior school, she was at that fundraiser. And God had laid on her heart for our school to sponsor a child, and that child is Cinderella. After Paula had chosen Cinderella for us to sponsor as a school, an incredible thing happened. The student body got right behind the idea of child sponsorship, and they began to sell ice blocks toward the end of each week to the rest of the students to raise money for Cinderella. And when the school found out that I was heading back here to Acholi Land, the SRC, they decided that they wanted to send a gift to be able to present, for me to present to Cinderella. So they got their heads together and they decided to pick out different items, put them in a shoebox, and then that shoebox travelled with me all the way from Australia here to Acholi Land, up to near the South Sudan border, and then I had the absolute pleasure of presenting that gift on behalf of the students at St. Peter's, presenting that gift to Cinderella. And let me tell you, it was a very, very special time to see the joy on this child's face. Not only that there was gifts given, but that people on the other side of the world cared enough to remember her. It was a very, very special moment. Cinderella lives about 35 kilometres from the border of South Sudan. And every day she walks about 8 kilometres to be able to get to the school with IGF. And when she's there, she has access to not only an education, but she also has access to medication and food. And sadly for Cinderella, the only food that she's being able to get each day has come from IGF because of the lack of rain in our area and failing crops. But the sad truth is there are many children here just like Cinderella. IGF, each day they're supporting over 4,000 children in our various schools here, and many of them need child sponsorship just like Cinderella. And for less than a cup of coffee each day, that money can be used to transform a child's life, just like St. Peter's are doing in the life of Cinderella. So please think about that. Consider what you would want someone to do on the other side of the world if it was your child who needed that support. So from Africa, Wanen Latien, I will see you later.